The 2015 Ford Focus. Less than a week until the official debut at the Geneva Auto Show, Ford has pulled the covers off its latest version of the Focus. The new styling takes after its big brother the Fusion and black sheep cousin Mustang with its Aston-Martin grille and lower front fascia. First introduced in 2011, this is the third generation's first refresh. Although Ford hasn't released all the nitty-gritty details on the car, we understand the powertrain lineup is to remain relatively unchanged except for the new 1.0-liter I-3 EcoBoost and its 6-speed manual transmission, a combination exclusive to the US. The rest of the world makes do with an automatic with their 1.0-liter EcoBoost, a combination that also exclusive to everywhere but here. Yet, Ford is only offering the 1.0-liter with a manual transmission within the States, so rowing your own gears is a must. The remainder of the human race must look upon with envy. The interior looks to remain similar to the current Focus with its highly styled dash and bolstered seats. Ford has said the interior will be getting a heavy dose of new in-dash technologies like an enhanced Sync Uplink system that allows for greater smartphone connectivity. Click past the jump for the newly released pictures and details of the 2015 Focus. Exterior. It's safe to say the Focus no longer looks like a cheap car, not that it has since 2011, but it is notably upscale for such a small, inexpensive model. The grille has taken on more of the Aston Martin look that is permeating Ford's lineup. Restyled headlights and chrome brightwork down near the fog lamps really stand out. The chrome 5-slotted grille and sculpted hood further the idea of an upmarket car. Around the sides, the profile appears to have changed very little. Once the bodywork starts turning the rear quarter panel, the shape becomes refreshed again. The trunk lid on the 5-door model, taillights, and rear bumper has taken on a slightly new shape. 2015 Ford Focus, exterior dimensions. Interior. The dashboard, center stack, and instrument cluster have been cleaned up from last year with a sharper, more refined look. The pictures above are of the 1.0-liter EcoBoost, which will slot lower in the model trim packages, so the interior isn't dressed up as many of the models we've seen in the past. Despite being a base car, Ford is promising some very techy stuff within the dash for 2015. An updated version of SYNC's Uplink helps with smartphone integration and gives the driver a high level of application customization within the car. Ford says there are over 60 Uplink-enabled apps on the iOS and Android market. New voice pass-through capabilities have been added so app developers can use cloud-based voice recognition software streaming through the phone to give users the ability to keep the same voice commands when using their phones both when connected and not connected to the car. Drivetrain. Ford's little 1.0-liter 3-cylinder is a marvel of modern technology. Dual overhead cams, direct injection, variable valve timing, and a turbo all help the engine produce an amazing 100 horsepower and achieve excellent fuel economy. Although the EPA estimates for the car are months away, the 1.0-liter EcoBoost is getting 40 mpg and better in other places around the world where it's already in production. As stated before, the 1.0-liter will only be available with a 6-speed manual transmission inside the US. Folks outside the US will be stuck with an automatic and no manual option. Seems kind of backwards when considering history, but Ford implied that US buyers tend to complain about the unrefined nature of small displacement, automatic transmission couplings. Eliminating the option is apparently more cost-effective than further refining the powertrain in development. Prices. Prices will likely stay close to where they are with the current 2014 Focus. Base price starts at $16,810 and rises to $35,710 for the Focus Electric. However, the driver's choice still remains the Focus Street with the 2.0-liter EcoBoost, which starts at $23,635. Ford will officially announce prices closer to when the 2015 models go on sale in the second half of 2014. Spy shots. Our spy photographers have given us plenty of warning about Ford's reworking of the Focus. Here's a rundown of what we learned and when we learned it. February 21, 2014 revised Ford Focus begins winter testing. December 18, 2013 Spy shots, first sighting. January 6, 2014 The revised Focus continues its cold winter testing. The prototype caught testing today is heavily camouflaged on the front and the rear, meaning that Ford is preparing more than just some minor changes on both ends. Competition. Honda Civic. Honda unveiled the new generation Civic in 2012, but because it was a general failure, a revised version was offered just a year later. The Civic comes with a 1.8-liter, four-cylinder engine with an output of 140 horsepower and a standard 5-speed manual transmission. The Civic also comes in hybrid and a CNG versions. The 2013 Civic is priced from $18,165. Toyota Corolla. Corolla is one of the best-sold models in Toyota's lineup, with over 300,000 units delivered in 2012, so it will be pretty difficult for Ford to offer a model that will outsell it. The Corolla is powered by a 2.0-liter, four-cylinder engine offered in two different output levels, 140 horsepower in the Valvematic engine and 132 horsepower in the VVT-i engine. The 2014 Corolla is priced from $16,800. History. Ford Focus was unveiled for the European market in 1998 and in the North American market in the 2000 model year. Since then, has gone through three different generations, first from 1998 to 2005, the second from 2005 to 2011 and the third one was unveiled in 2012. The Focus is generally offered with four-cylinder engines, but in 2011 Ford also offered an electric version. Conclusion. Overall, the new refresh prepares the Focus for the second half of the decade. Ford's corporate Aston-Martin-like look really plays well for the smaller cars, making them more appealing to a larger audience than just the financially burdened. The addition of the 1.0-liter EcoBoost and manual transmission is a welcomed one with expected gains in fuel efficiency and drivability. Then added technology in the dash via SYNC's updates will also help attract buyers to the Ford brand. We expect Ford to sell a handsome number of the refreshed Focus just as the 2011 to 2014 model has done. Love it. Handsome new looks. Added technology in the 1.0-liter EcoBoost is set to change minds about small engines. Leave it while the EcoBoost is good, it's no Focus Street. Lack of automatic might disinterest some buyers. No pricing or fuel economy info yet.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.